Today, guys, I'm gonna show you something that I've been wanting to film for a long time. Girl, you know, school starts and it gets hectic with all this homework and this AP work. Oh, girl. But I'm back and I'm gonna show you my everyday routine for school. What I put on my face, makeup wise, you know, what my everyday, I never miss this routine like ever. I put the same makeup on, you know, regardless of what is happening in school. I mean, picture day girl, of course, you know, I might add some lashes, a little something, something. And as you can see, I already did my foundation and I use, girl, I don't even know how to tell you, but I have like 5 more, but this foundation is my life. Like, I have so many of them in different shades. Don't ask why, but I do. And this What a Wild foundation is called a Photo Focus foundation, and I have bronze beige today on because I have different colors and I mix them up. Like sometimes I'm like looking pink, so. But today I have bronze beige on, and these retails for around $5 to $6 depending where you go. CVS and Walgreens, they have it around for like $5. And I used a Sigma round kabuki brush F32 to kind of place that over my face, and then I blended it with my beauty blender. Yes. Oh, sorry. Full coverage. I love me some full coverage all the time. It doesn't matter. I'm never gonna know. And then I set my foundation with some Mario Badescu's facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. I love this. I use it as a primer. You can use it as to setting your whole foundation. You can use setting your whole look. Maybe even you don't feel like wearing makeup that day, or you just want to give a little extra oomph to your face, kind of revitalize everything. Now, getting into the look. Okay, so now that I have my foundation on, what I like to do is that I usually go just in with my facial spray, which I already did that, but now I'm gonna go in with my True Match Super Blendable Powder, and this one is in the shade W4 by L'Oreal. Yeah, honey, it's B, okay? Don't look at it too much. I know it's B, but to be honest, I've been wearing this powder since I was probably like in the 7th grade, and I've just never changed it, like ever. I mean, not the same one, like this is not the same one, you know, just the same color from the same brand. I've always just used the same, and I've used other powders from the drugstore and high-end. I just always go back to this one because of this shade. I just love how it looks on me, how it sets, and it doesn't make me oily ever, and I just trust it. So I've never really ventured off from it ever, really. And I go in with this very big Victoria's Secret brush, and I just like to go in there and really pack it on. I don't know if that looked very good or not, but I just like to pack it on there and kind of set the vibes, set the face. Okay, so now that my face is all powdered up, what I go in and do my eyebrows, and I take a spoolie first, and this one's from Elf. Just kind of take off any kind of excess powder that's in there or any really foundation, and I just try to take as much off with this spoolie because sometimes it gets in your eyebrows depending on how much you powder your face. But I believe a little bit of powder goes a long way. You don't need to cake up the face to set it. You don't really need powder to set it. As I told you before, you could just set it with some facial spray and that's it. You're good to go. But I like to be matte. I'm a matte girl. I'm very oily, so I'm never gonna be like, I'm not gonna want to be moisturized and look all glowy. No. As matte as possible, okay? Because I hate when I look like a glazed donut. I mean, other than the highlight, girl. Other than the highlight. I did that. I'm gonna go with my You Can Be Angled brush, and I go in with my NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade in Burnett. And she looks a little like that. And this is what it looks like inside. Now, it might look a little grayish on camera, but it's really not. And I just go in, take a bunch of that product on my angled brush, and I gotta go in there. I start in the middle Don't ask why. It's just what I do. I start in the middle. That's my thing. What's your thing? I start in the middle, you know. It gets pretty messy, but it's okay because I clean my brows up. And what I like to use for that is either some very light foundation that I'll have in hand. I usually use this NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in the shade Medium Olive. This is what I'll usually go in because it's a bit lighter than my actual skin tone. So I'll go in and clean up the bottom of my brows with this. And there's Maria's brows. This is what you mainly see. And as you can see, I really do the same shape of my eyebrows. Like, they're kind of angled and then kind of out. And that's just how you do them. I don't do anything crazy. I'm not trying to make myself some fake eyebrows. I mean, sometimes I want to be a little extra, so I'll kind of make that flaky shape and do more angle here. But most of the time, I don't have time for that. Most of the time, I don't have time. That's the story of my life. What's time? What's that? I don't know. Now, if you feel like you need to clean up your brows on the top, you could. Sometimes I get a little bit messy, so I'll go in with a bigger concealer brush and kind of buff that out like I just did. If I do mess up, which is rarely, I'll go in with some powder to kind of set my eyebrows. And I would usually go in with my e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the shade Medium, and I'll take the powder side of that right here, the powder side, and kind of set that. And listen, y'all, if you don't have a spoolie for your eyebrows, I don't know what you're doing with your life, because this is like the blending brush for your eyebrows. Just blend them, the powder out, you see? Honestly, like, what are you doing with your life if you don't have a spoolie, dude? Like, what? Now the eyebrows are good to go, I would usually go and do some blush and, you know, the rest of my face. And actually, right now I'm obsessing over this Essence Satin Touch blush in the shade Satin Love. It looks like that. And it's this very beautiful. I just broke it. I don't know what's wrong with this Essence things. They just break on me. That's fucked up, dude. That's what she looks like. Very nice, very pretty. And I'm gonna be taking this with a blush brush by Victoria's Secret and pounding that all around my cheeks. Now, I pack on my blush in the morning just because, in my opinion, blush is like the first thing that leaves your face as the day progresses. Am I crazy? That's the first thing that goes, you know? It just doesn't want your face. And now to the other side. As you can see, this is very mauvey, very kind of rosy. This is like the perfect blush if you're medium skin. I love it. I'm gonna link it down below for you guys if you're interested in purchasing it yourself, or if you're interested to just look at this brand. They're amazing. I really started out my makeup, you know, adventure with Essence. Really, I went to Ulta one day and it's like, I need a good brand that's cheap. And at the time, Ulta did not sell e.l.f. because, honey, I'm an e.l.f. fan till I die. But they didn't have e.l.f. quite yet. Now they do online. But I went to the Essence counter and kind of fell in love. And I've used pretty much everything they've ever sold. I have it. So, Essence, you go. And if you feel like you want a little bit overboard, you can take any kind of powder brush that you used before and kind of dust a little bit off, but more is more. And I'm gonna take some more because I don't feel like I have enough. Now, hold your breath, girl, because for school, I don't bronze my face or contour whatsoever. I don't do it. Just because it takes so much time. And I feel like with the blush, I'm already good. I don't need more. And it is school, like, I'm extra. Like, I'm super extra sometimes. And sometimes I will go to school and put some lashes on. I will. But this is just literally my everyday routine. And now I'm gonna go with some highlight, and I'm gonna go to my very trusted, it almost seems sponsored because I just used it 100 bazillion times, but I'm going in with my Carvel Bible. Carvel Bible. I'm gonna go in once again for the bazillionth time with my Carly Bible Deluxe palette. Can you blame me? I mean, she's a beauty. Look at those highlights. I love this baby. She's my baby. And I'm gonna go in with this unicorn brush by Wet n Wild, and I'm gonna pick up this golden shade. And I'm gonna mix a little bit of it with the white just to give it a more pop. And then I go in with a much smaller brush and take some of that white and pop it into the brow bone. We are done. Like, I don't put any mascara on just because in school I'm always falling asleep. Sorry. I'm always rubbing my eyes. Somehow, like, I'm always like, oh, I'm tired, or always like, are you that person? Are you always rubbing your eyes? Because I'm the only one. But some days I would put on mascara just because I have a little extra time or whatever the case might be, and I'll just reach in here and get whichever mascara. Well, like, literally whichever. And right now I really love this Monsieur Big by Lancome. I don't even know how you pronounce that, but it's this little black one they gave me for my birthday, and I love it. Okay, so now that I don't have any kind of foundation on my lips, I would go in with a gloss most of the time, or any kind of lip balm, or a nude, like I said. But right now I'm gonna go in with my most used gloss. Usually I go for the NYX Make It Shine lip gloss in Sugar Pie, and I'll just pop that. Okay, so I decided to mix that in with the Vasanti lip Power Oils lip gloss in the shade Supermom. I mixed it up with this, so basically I have these two on right now. These two. And guys, that completes our look. This is everyday school Maria, and you're always gonna see me this beat. Okay, it's nothing really, it's not a lot. It's for me. For a lot of people are gonna be like, bitch, I don't even put half of that much. Everything will be linked down below. If you're interested in purchasing anything that I used, if you saw something that you liked, it's gonna be linked down below, so you can go and look at that brand and their products and see if you're interested in purchasing that yourself. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And love you, my loves. Little besitos. Hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye.